Alright, this is Fakafon's review of one of my favorite games ever. No, not Zelda. No, not Naruto. You guys. No, but really, this is Fakafon's review of Saints Row 2 on the PlayStation 3. Now this game can be summed up in 3 words. Fun, rampage, and chaos. There we go. I just summed up the game. Alright, I'm gonna go into a little bit more details. Now, another good comparison I could do is like GTA San Andreas, for example. Now, imagine GTA San Andreas, but Saints Row 2 is everything that it has, but better. For example, the guns, better. The customization, better. The cars, better. The landscape, worse. Alright, okay. I'll be the first to admit that the city of Saints Row is kind of boring. How can I explain this? I don't know. Yeah, okay. GTA San Andreas had a really wide variety of terrain, you know, like it had the mountains, it had the forest, you know, there was the road, there was the town where you begin, there was the other 2 towns. But I don't know, Saints Row is just not a cool town. It's really bland. I mean, Spider-Man 2 had New York, and New York is really a nice town to be in, especially in a video game where you can swing around. But I don't know, it just doesn't cut it with me in Saints Row 2. The town's kind of boring. But it hardly matters because it's not the most important part of the game. But still, it kind of stinks. Alright, so let's go with the story of the game, which is really simple. So basically, you're a convict that wakes up from a coma because in the previous game you exploded, but I never played Saints Row 1. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So you wake up and you realize that your gang is not existent anymore, that the town has been taken over by what seems to be Luthor Corp, and there's also some rival gangs taking your territory. So you say, alright, I'm gonna just make a new gang and I'm gonna take out all those bastards. So you make a new gang, you take out all those bastards, and the end. Yep, that's pretty much it. There's some plot twists, but they don't really matter, to be honest. It's a really straightforward story, and I like it. I mean, it doesn't have to be complicated. Now, there's a few characters that goes with your gang, because of course you're the leader, but you have to have a few lieutenants. There's a guy you rescue at the beginning of the game, who's one of your closest friends and also a freaking psychopath. There's Pierce, a guy you recruited a little later on, which he never gets any respect around the gang, but I like him. There's also Shandi, a girl you recruited a little later as well, who she sleeps with everyone to get some information, so it helps you. And then finally there's Carlos, the guy who dies. Yeah, he doesn't do much. Which kind of sucks, because he's the one who helps you escape from the jail, and then this character becomes pretty useless, to be honest. Now, your own character is a freaking psychopath. Oh no! Jeez, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That was like the evil twin of Ronald McDonald, if he was possessed by Satan. Anyway, back to the review. So, your guy is crazy, alright? His goal in life is to have a lot of fun and just control their city and make a lot of money. Why? Because it's fun, right? So anyway, your character looks however you want. You can customize anything. The clothes, the color of the clothes, you can customize your weight, you can customize your muscles, your skin tone, your face, your hair, your gender. You can customize anything. I think the only thing you cannot customize is your height, and I don't really know why. But anyway, you're always tall. And something that's funny too, you can customize your voice, so you can sound like a woman or a man. And you can be a man but look like a woman, or you can be a woman but look like a man. I don't know why, but hey, it's funny, so you do it. And there's also the fighting moves which you can change. At the beginning of the game you have those normal street moves, I guess, but later on when you take on the rival gangs, which I'll talk about a little later, you start getting some new moves, like some kind of wrestling moves, some karate moves, I guess, and some fucked up moves, which are my favorites. Now, there doesn't seem to be a difference between the 3 styles, like the wrestling, the ninja, and the, I'll call it fucked up because I don't know the word. I can say that the wrestling's a little slower and like the karate's a little faster, but that's it. I never saw any difference apart from that. Alright, so about the gangs, because that's the main focus of the story. You want to take out the gangs and eventually Luthor Corp. Now there's 3 gangs. There's the green guys, the red guys, and the yellow guys. The yellow guys are the Chinese or Japanese. The red guys are like truckers. And the green guys are drug addicts. So their gig is pretty much, exactly what I just said. Trucks, casinos, and drugs. So, yeah. When you take them on, you kill their lieutenant, then you kill their boss, and you get some of their territory, you get some of their businesses, and you also get their vehicles, their fighting moves, and I think with the Chinese guys you can get a special motorcycle, with the red guys you get a special truck, and with the green guys I really don't remember. But it wouldn't be a sandbox game if it didn't have great cars, right? And great customization with that. There's a lot of cars in Saints Row. Some of them are just terrible, like, I don't know why, the green guys have the worst cars ever, but some other cars are just really kick-ass, especially the ones you can buy in the retailers, people who sell cars. And these cars kick ass, and when you put not only the car as you buy, but whatever car you put in your garage will stay there forever. You can take that same car, throw it off a cliff, make it explode and sink into the bottom of the ocean. It'll come back to your garage brand new. And about the customization of the car, it's pretty basic. Like you have the colors, you have a little bit of the looks, and you have of course the performances. And what's cool is that you can also change the cop cars. So you can customize cop cars to look different. That's pretty nice. But to me, let's say the most crucial aspect of Saints Row 2, apart from the main story, the cars, the customization, are the side missions. Yeah, there's a ton of side missions you can do in this game, and most of them are really fun, except, anyway, I won't tell it, but most of them are really fun. Like, for example, there's the wrestling side mission where you just beat up people. There's the police side mission where you pretend to be a police guy and arrest people. There's the paparazzi one when you have to defend a star from some crazy fans. And, well, yeah, there's a couple like that. And when you do those missions, they give you bonuses, like, for example, unlimited bullets, discount on clothes, discount on food, infinite sprint. But my personal favorite, I'm a fan of pistols, right? The Cobras. The Cobras are the best pistols in the game. I'm gonna admit, the first pistols you get in the game are pretty crappy, and then you get the Magnum, which are good, but too slow. Yeah. And then you get the Cobras, which are strong, fast, full of bullets, and just kick ass all around. And then, if you keep doing those same missions where you got the Cobra, I think it's one of the police ones, then you get unlimited pistol bullets, and then shit gets real. And I'm never gonna say that again. There's also another mission I want to talk about, like the sewage mission. For some mission, you take a sewage truck or something like that, and then you just go around the town, throw shit everywhere and cause some property damage. And then when you're done with that, it gives you discount on food. Yeah, that's disgusting. Now, I'm going to talk about an aspect of the game which I really, really didn't like. The city, like I said, was boring, but it's a city, so it doesn't really matter. But the planes, man, all the vehicles are nice, including the helicopters, which I normally really hate. But the planes in this game are not only, not crappy, but just bad, but you can't do anything with them. When you were in San Andreas, you could go from town to town really fast, you could land and do some barrels and stuff. Well, in this game, there's nowhere to go. There's the airport, and that's it. I mean, even taking a boat is more interesting, and I'm not kidding. So yeah, the planes suck. You can't land, there's nowhere to go, forget it. The only thing I used the plane for was for parachute jumps. But apart from that... So yeah, that's pretty much the end of my review. If something else comes to my mind, I'll tell you. But I don't think anything else will come to my mind this time. So, well, see you next time. Oh, no, I remembered something. This is really awesome. In this game, you can buy some music so you can listen to it on your radio. And something that's really cool is that I listened to the song Take On Me by Aha, and I listened to it so much, my character actually started singing with the song. I'm not kidding, I was driving around, I turn on the radio and it's Take On Me, and then my character starts singing along with the song. That is awesome. Well, I think it's awesome. Fine. What the fuck is this?